righty.
The Voice 17104.com. This is Zanetta Wingfield, and you're listening to The Voice 17104.com. The Voice 17104.com.
Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing? Ellis Roy Jr. back here at Rick's Place. You know, with the good Pastor Thomas
Welcome back,
here.
sir. Welcome back.
The Voice 17104. This year in politics, it's been interesting already. And it's going to get a lot more interesting. This past Saturday, we had a endorsement meeting at the Dauphin County Democratic Committee, you know, and that went well. Malcolm Kenyatta, Philadelphia, was endorsed as candidate by the Dauphin County Democratic Committee to run for state auditor. We have an open primary for the congressional 10th district. We have an open primary for the 103rd legislative district. Yeah. Patty Kim has been endorsed as a representative to the 15th senatorial district, which I was very happy she was. So, it's all. We have individuals from various different areas that was endorsed, such as Gene Ship from the 105th. It's my man, Gene, you know, but you know he's suing Scott Perry.
Ooh.
Yes, Scott Perry. Snicky. Trying to get away with his little role for January 6th, 2021. No, you better roll with that, Scotty boy. We want to know how much of a rep. And you're meeting with your Lord and Master, Donald, you know, your boy, Donald Trump. This guy is amazing. It's an old saying. So be careful what you wish for.
Yes.
You just might get it. See, Donald always wanted to be first. I'm number one. Not this ego maniac. Always thought he was the best at everything. Nobody does it. But, well, you heard him in 2016 when he said, well, you know more than the generals and all that foolishness. Well, that's the same mentality that he has that exists today. And it's the same mentality that got him in all this mess that he's in. It's also the same mentality that will not allow how much trouble he's in his mind. I just heard this morning on the news that he is asking the judge in the case, it's the same judge now, who he showed off in his courtroom, acting like a child, talking about his clerk of court, or his court clerk. You know, going out in front of the courthouse steps and talking about the man. Talk to the man after he put down the three, what was it? The original amount to him was 3 million. Or was it 3 million or 300 million? Yeah, I think it was 355 million to be exact. And then they added in the 4 million for one son and another. I think it's now over 455 million done that. And then he goes outside as a evil judge, and now he turns around today. I guess he filed yesterday, asking the judge for a stay. Where they do that at? The same man that you insulted, acting up in the courtroom, insulting his clerk. You want to turn around and ask him for a favor. This is how insane this man is. This ain't in accordance with the law. You have a penalty after what you did. Now you want to ask him for a postponement. That's a gift. You're asking this man now to do something for you when you did nothing to cooperate in this investigation. In fact, you insulted the man. That same man you insulted, you now want him to favor you. I'm going to tell you right now, Donald, no. No. Now, you're supposed to be the guy with all the money, the richest guy, and you got it all. They pay them people. You got a judgment. The boy who would be king, because that's what you really would be. Dictator. Well, Mr. Dictator, pay the people. You got the money. That's what you told us. But the richest man in the world. That's what you said, Simon. Simon Bar Sinister. Then pay the people. And go about your business. You can't. What do you mean you can't? So Letitia James, Attorney General from New York, is right. You're a fraudster. Now, I love that saying she had on the news the other day. You're the author of the book, The Art of the Deal. When in fact, you've been the mastermind of the art of the steal. You've been stealing, Donald. And then you got the 20 nuts in the Congress. I think it's about 20 of them, the MAGAs, running around following you like puppies. Brainless, thoughtless. And them two bimbos, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Laura Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene had the audacity to bring that backwoods Georgia in the hills foolishness to Congress. The other day, she was criticized by the former Prime Minister, David Cameron, England, for something she did, something she is. And the only thing she could think to say, oh, I don't care what he can kiss my. This is a congressman in the United States Congress in America. And you didn't have anything intelligent to say to this man in defense of yourself other than that. But you're representing people of this country. What an embarrassment. And better yet, and more interesting, she don't care. She doesn't care that she embarrasses herself each and every day in that Congress. Well, what would don't care? Because they're MAGAs, they're blind followers of Ace Boscoff Trump. Because he's an idiot. Look at the things that fly out of his mouth. He was in the White House. I heard this man speak many times. I think he can string 10 intelligent words together that saved his life. That's why they all follow him. He lays down the breadcrumbs and they don't even follow him, they eat him up. They had idiot son on the news, Eric, you know what? They call him the dumb one. He jumps on some podcast or something, talking about my father built the New York skyline, and this is the way you repay him. Your dad did not build the New York, you idiot. But I just sit there and just man. He sound like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Laura Bova, Jim Jordan, and all the rest of them idiots. This is known as blind ambition. Seeing it played out. They're almost the characters in the book. You remember the book Blind Ambition? If you are unfamiliar with that, in the bookstore, pick it up, read it. It was written by one of the Nixon lawyers. Read it. You'll see them, but you'll see them in far more. We thought they were extreme then. Maruger and all of them fellas, the Nixon crew. You know what I mean? But these people here are far more extreme than the Nixon crew. Far more extreme and far more dangerous. See, Nixon crew, they were finesse. They tried to finesse you out of the country. Same objective, different approach. Nixon wanted to rule the world too, buddy. Little less bloodily. He and Gordon Liddy and all those fellas, all his mastermind. Well, see, the difference in, in the Nixon crew and the Trump crew, see, the Trump crew's a bunch of idiots. See, they just want to take it with a blunt force trauma. They say, yeah, we just take it. No, you're not. The Nixon crew wanted to finesse you out of it and put themselves in charge. And wanted you to realize too late what had happened. He wanted to get rid of the press and was on his way. He had a plan. That's just what you got to get this book. John, I'm trying to think of the author. He's on CNN all the time. But Blind Ambition, that's the name of the book. But the Trump people, the lunatic fringe, haven't realized that when you attack America, she fights back. And she's going to punish you for that very thought. People didn't realize when they were breaking their windows out in that Capitol, their life is over. America's going to make your life a living hell because she was attacked. Look at all those old books, Rich and the Super Rich, and do some research, people. The people sitting in that White House don't run this country. And if you think you so, you are an idiot. No. No. The rich and the super rich. And that's a club that Donald would love to be in, and he will never be in because he's an idiot. And he runs his mouth too much. He's in the trouble he's in right now because he won't shut up. He likes the hype. He likes to be able to tell people and hype people, get them to do what he wants to do. And you have to have real power for that. The real power isn't in what you say. It's in what you do. How you handle yourself. And the people you surround yourself with. Do you really think Donald could have dinner with the Bilderbergers? Yeah. DuPont, Hunt, the real powers. Kaiser, he's an embarrassment. The rich, the super rich. Well, Donald is not, we're not even quite sure if he's really what you call rich, let alone super rich. You know Warren Buffett is. How many times you seen Warren Buffett hanging out with Donald Trump? Ain't gonna happen. Bill Gates, the Microsoft guy, self-made millionaire. See him hanging out with Donald Trump. Elon Musk. See that Donald back on the platform, Twitter, which he changed the name of. See him hanging out with Donald Trump? Donald's okay, but he keeps his distance. That's what he says. Because these are the super rich guys. They got no time for this idiot. Because see, they bring Donald Trump and they have dinner and anything they talk about, you'll know in 10 minutes because he'll walk outside because he's one of them type of guys. He wants you to know that he's in the know. And yeah, guys like that and the Costa Nostra, they killed him. Some guys in the Costa Nostra, they call quack quack. Why? Because you talk to them. Shut up. So when you get this fella here, this chunk, with 91 felony charges, how'd you get them? You put yourself in that position. Quite frankly, he don't want, he the front runner, and he should be running for nothing. He should be the one to get out of this race. When he originally entertained the thought of running for president, he had guys around him, so you don't want to do that. He had political advisors, well, actually businessmen, that he surrounded himself with. They told him, you don't want to do that. Because when you run for political office, especially the highest office in the land, they look at your entire life. Everything you're doing, everything you have done, and everything you're about to do. They turn your life side down. And there was a reason why his advisors told him not to run. They knew what he had in his closet. They knew how his father built that company. You don't want to do that. But here we got the Scott Perrys of the world, and we got the Laura Boberts of the world, Jim Jordans, Marjorie Taylor Greens, and Matt Gates, and all them other idiots running behind him. Uncle Donald, pick me, pick me. And then with that idiot, Tim Scott. That big. Uncle Remus. What an embarrassment that was. Donald Trump turns around and he's up on stage and says, you must hate her. How can you hate? Here's a woman that nominated you to fill a position in the Senate. Then Trump couldn't even talk for you. You just snuck up around the side of him. He going, oh, well, no, I just love you. If his mother was still living or his grandmother was, I don't know if they are or not. When he got in their company after doing that, I know they slapped him right in his mouth. Are you crazy? It's like Al Sharpton, I was the Reverend Sharpton the other day on MSNBC. And Reverend Sharpton was so disappointed. He said, it's hard to believe that we did all this fighting and struggling over the years to see that from Tim Scott. And I happen to agree with him, man. You know, I didn't think we had nobody that's like Tim Scott. Now, anytime you can be in a room full of youngins, he did that, and all the youngins stared their face up. What does that tell you? They knew it wasn't right. Oh, folks, we're here for an interesting year. But stay aware. This is also a dangerous year. Democracy is on the line. Make no mistake about this. And God forbid this man ever gets another bite at the apple. This country will never, ever again be the same. And he means that. There's nothing being done in Washington because the mega group ain't in there governing. They in to take it over. They're not interested in governing. Governing what? They're not giving you nothing. You sure will take it away. Whatever you got. Be careful. My favorite saying, do your research. Find out where we've been, to where we are, to where we're going. Never give up this democracy, because you're going to dread what they replace it with. All right? Take care. Good seeing you again. I'll see you next week. There's